Hi, this is Charlie giving you the weekend video from me, and this week I'm talking about being your own portfolio manager. So I'm not talking about being a money manager here as such, as far as managing other people's money. That's not what this video is about. This is about your own portfolio within your trading account. Okay, so and what this is our latest AI software, which we've just relaunched because it's now got the ability to fully auto trade, okay, using my DST strategy powering into it. So what I'm going to do is I've created a strategy here based on a 6 hour time frame. So all I've done at the moment, I've created one based on a 6 hour time frame. Now with this software, we've already got users on it. So if I go to our Discover section, you can see there's loads of users that have been playing around creating various different bots, which are all got these. I mean, this is just where they're playing with the system in training mode, but we've got people in paper mode at the moment, so they've already got going with because our existing users have had this just a couple of weeks. So you can create your automated bots and then have them running in paper mode, and then once you're happy with them in paper mode, then you can switch to live mode, whereby it will just trade live into your account. And these are real live accounts now, in live mode. The accounts are in live mode from our users, and so over this past couple of weeks. So there's some nice results already there. Just from the last couple of weeks. Some people haven't got going yet, haven't got any trades, as you can see down here, but some people have got quite a few trades like this one up here. So it depends on what each users can create a bot based on how aggressive they want to be trading, so the sort of time frames and the frequency of trades, all of that is built within the software. So you really can, as I've already hinted, become your own portfolio manager. So if I click on this, actually if I go to edit and I actually run a test, I've got all these settings on here, and I can now have a look at my settings for all my testing. I've got back test on here, I've got forward test on here. You can see a different video that I'll have put out if you're on our email list. It's a different video which goes through a lot more of this, and it gives me that on this 6 hour time frame, over the back test period and the forward test period, to date it's given an annualized return of 29%. So that's on this time frame, and then what I can do is I can create other time frames as well. Anyway, back to this. So let's say I've created this one in Training Ground, and let's say I'm happy with that, and then I want to move it into paper trading mode, and I can have it either in signal mode or autopilot. I'm going to have it in autopilot, so that is now in fully autopilot mode, but on paper trading. So it's just trading it on here, and all the results will be held on here. Then what I can do is, once I'm happy with it in paper trading, then I can promote it to live trading mode. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to clone it. So I'm going to clone the bot and keep it on autopilot. So by doing that, what I should have done is renamed it. I didn't do that, but it doesn't matter. So I can just move the clone across into live trading. It's on autopilot, right? Okay. So now what I've done is I've done my testing over here, my training, and then I've promoted it into paper trading, and now I've got it in live trading mode, and that's hooked up to an account right now. Okay, so what's this got to do with being a portfolio manager, you ask? Well, this is just one time frame. So what I'm now going to do is create another couple of bots which will trade off of different time frames with different settings. So I'm just going to press pause while I do that. I'll just create another couple and I'll explain what I mean. So what I've done is I've created an 8 hour time frame bot with the same settings that I've already punched in. So I've done nothing with it. I've just created an 8 hour. So I've got exactly the same overall risk management and various different settings, and as you can see, it gives a different annualized return. So I'm going to say, right, okay, I'm happy with that. So let's go back in. So I've now created this 8 hour time frame. So I want to clone that. So I'm going to clone that one, put it into autopilot. So I'm cloning it, if I then go back, so you can see we've got 2 8 hours in here. I'm going to drag that one over into live trading mode as well now. So I've got that on autopilot mode. Go. Right, so now what I'm doing is I'm creating different time frames and maybe even different settings. There's so much you can do with this. And so I'm not having to get involved with the actual trading. I'm not, as a trader, and our members are not having to. You can get involved with the trading, so although it's in fully auto mode or semi-auto, you can still override anything you want to override and close out, manually close out anything or any levels you want to do. But the point of this is, what I'm trying to say is that you become a portfolio manager. So you've got strategies or bots that are running in live mode, and you end up creating quite a few down here, and you have simultaneously ones that are running in paper mode, because then what you're doing is you're not having to get involved in the actual trading itself. The system will manage all of that. All you're having to do is monitor the whole system, and what you can then do is you can regularly retrain anything that's in paper trading mode. So we've got these running at the moment alongside one another, so they'll give exactly the same results. But what you can do is retrain this. So let's say, I don't know, for argument's sake, in a month's time, I decide to retrain it on the latest data. So I'm going to retrain the paper trading one, because then it's got more new data from which to train itself on. And so then I can say, oh right, okay, I've retrained the system now, and it's actually adapting to the markets. And so a month isn't a good example. Usually on something like a 6-hour chart, I might retrain it once every 3 months. But anyway, just for the purposes of this exercise, retrain it, then might find that in paper trading it's performing better on the retrained version, and then I can interchange them. So I can have the new version, which I find, oh, okay, in 3 months' time, right, this new version is performing better than the existing, so I can interchange them. And that's what you end up doing. And at the same time, you can create new bots, which you then put into paper trading, which might have entirely different settings. And then you find, oh, okay, I've got these new bots that are sat here. So you can end up with a few different bots, a number of different bots in paper trading mode, and you can say, right, okay, I want to interchange, a 12-hour version or a daily version. I want to put that in because I've come up with a new cool concept with all the inputs that I've put in, and I like that, how that's back tested. I like how it's trading in paper mode. I want to now put that into live trading. So all you end up doing is becoming, like I said, a portfolio manager. So you're managing your trades, in that you're not having to sit there and actually physically trade. The system does that. All you do is monitor the system, create new bots or retrain existing bots, and that's it. How cool is that? The nice thing with this as well is, for our users, is that you do get to see what others are doing with theirs, as I've already gone through, as I went just when I clicked on live earlier. You can see what others are using, and you can see their settings as well. So you can actually see what other users are using for their settings. So this is all powered via my DST strategy, which is powered behind it. If you're interested in this, just come across to easytrader.com, and you'll find the AI Trader, or either on the homepage, or come to the overall courses and you can see AI Trader, which is on the course list there. And you can read all about it, because there's a whole page of information on there in relation to, well, what is it, about what powers it. I've got other videos on there as well, but I thought this was a nice little made for a nice video to sort of show you how technology is progressing, and even the technology that we've had over this past several months, how there's constantly evolving new methods of using the technology, and this is a really, really cool way of using a good strategy combined with the power, the computing power of what we have behind it, and all the back tests and all that you can produce, and then you don't have to get involved in the actual trading element yourself anymore. You can still override trades if you want to override trades, but certainly the execution is there on autopilot. If you want to do it on completely auto, you don't have to. I can change this over and just have it into a non-autopilot mode. I can where it just send me signals, but overall you've got all that, and then your only job is to then test new bots, create new bots, run them in paper trading, and then periodically you'll be promoting certain bots in, and you might be demoting other bots out in order to create space for new ones you want to put in. And so that is your job. What a great way of approaching the markets. Anyway, just thought I'd do a video, Saturday video, for you on this topic of being a portfolio manager using a software like this.